So the Atlanta Falcons finally finished off a game correctly against the Carolina Panthers. The final score was 25-17. And believe it or not, the Falcons have a 1-3 record when going into the fourth quarter with a lead. Now they did fire their coach Dan Quinn earlier this year, and Raheem Morris is the interim coach, and I believe Dirk Cutter is their DC. And it just goes to show that when you bring somebody in, they're trying to prove that they can still win. A lot of people have said this is the best, worst team could be of all time. The Atlanta Falcons, they have really good players. They really do. Julio, Ty Gurley, Matt Ryan, everybody knows. They have really good players. They just couldn't seem to finish games. And yesterday against Carolina, they finished the game. Teddy Bridgewater actually had got a concussion on a late hit. I forgot who exactly hit him, but he got a concussion on a late hit. And the game came down to the wire again for the Falcons, once again. But they actually finished this time. Atlanta, they had an interception at the end of the game in the fourth quarter with 1 minute left, and they actually finished. I think going forward, the Atlanta Falcons, they are not a team that you can just take slightly. They were supposed to definitely have two of those wins that they have as losses. The loss that they took against the Cowboys and the loss that they took against my team, the Detroit Lions. The Falcons should definitely have won those games. So their record says that they're really bad, but I don't think they actually are that bad. So when your team goes in and plays the Falcons, they better come prepared. Now, with the Carolina Panthers, basically you're in a rebuild. You're in a rebuild. You have a new quarterback in Teddy Bridgewater. You have a new coach, Matt Rule. You got Joe Brady. It's a lot of new faces in Carolina. You're missing your star running back. It's a lot of moving parts that's going on in Carolina, but from what I see so far, the rebuild is going pretty good. I believe they're 3-5 now after losing to the Falcons, and it was a Thursday night game. Thursday night games are very different. You know, people that you think will show up don't show up. The Falcons, they controlled on the defensive line. They were in the backfield. They was throwing Teddy Bridgewater off. He was thrown off the whole game. They kept getting back there. And that just goes to show that the Atlanta Falcons, they're not going away. They're similar to my team, the Detroit Lions. They may have losing records and they may lose a lot of games. Yeah, and all of us, we do get mad at those two teams, the Falcons, the Lions, but these are teams that are pretty strong. Matt Ryan is a good quarterback. Matthew Stafford is a good quarterback. The NFC South, please, if you're a Buccaneers fan, if you're a Saints fan, do not think you're just going to go against Atlanta and just get an easy win, because it's not going to happen. The Falcons have strong pieces. Not saying that they're going to make the playoffs. I'm not going to go that far, but they do have strong pieces. And if they keep going how they've been going, they just have to finish games, which they did yesterday. They finally got over that hump. If they keep going the way that they're going, then maybe they can compete for that last wild card position. But I honestly don't see that happening. I don't see Carolina making the playoffs this year either. Carolina, they're a young team, and they have to just continue to rebuild. You have Tampa Bay in your division now. You have the Saints, who are still good, but you have two older quarterbacks that they're eventually going to retire. So when that comes, you can kind of be like how Buffalo was when Brady